Hi, in this video I will show you the top 50 commands used in VI editor on Linux. For that, let me launch my open my uh, Linux machine. I used I use mobile extreme to access my Linux machine, but you guys can use PuTTY as well. This is my virtual machine. Okay, let me log in. I'll log in. So let me clear my screen. So we will start first by just creating a normal text file. So the command for the VI editor is just VI, and after VI we need to pass the file name. So let's say our file name is myfile.txt, and if you press enter, it will open this editor for you. So if you write here, you first of all you need to come in the insert mode. How you can come in insert mode is you need to press I from your keyboard. So once I press I, you'll see here the insert mode has been activated. So once I'm here, let me close this. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, so I'm in insert mode, and first I type here, let's say line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4, line number 5. Just for example, I have created 5 lines. You can have your own data here. Now if I want to save this file, so to save the file I have to just press escape and then press shift then colon. So you will see sign there, right? Colon sign and write, and you can just say write. Write means data has been written into the file. But if you want to come outside, if you want to write and come outside of this file, then you have to again go back to you have to say shift colon write and quit it. So it will do two things. It will write this data into the file and it will quit, and if we press enter, we will come out of this file. And if you want to just to make sure data has been written into the file, you will go back and again open this file using VI. So you will see this. Now next command, if you are typing something and if you do not want to save, or let's say if you open some file in VI editor and mistakenly you type something but you do not want to save, so we'll do that like this. Let's say like you added line number 6. Before that, let me increase the font size. I think this is quite smaller. It should be okay. So I added line number 6. Now I'm in insert mode. I can type anything else as well. But let's say I do not want to save this file. So to undo this or not to save this line number 6 into the file, I will just come out. I will say escape. I will say escape. I will come out from the insert mode, and this I will just say shift colon Q. Q means quit. We are not writing. We are not using write and quit. We are just saying quit. If I enter, it will say no write since last change. So in this case, we can say shift colon quit and exclamation sign. It means we are quitting the file without saving anything. And if I just say enter, and to make sure if I'm going back to the same file, I will not see line number 6. So this is about not saving the last changes in the text file. Now if I want to enable the line number in the VI editor, then I just need to hit shift colon set NU. Set NU means set line number. If I just say enter, set NU space should be there in set NU command. So you will see the line number. Okay. So then in the next command, and if you want to see the content of the file, and the file is smaller, let me come out of this file. I'll just say write and quit. And if the file is very small and without modifying or opening the file in VI, I can just say tab. I just say cat on this file, and you can see the content on the screen itself. So let me go back to the file again using vi, and we will let me enable the line number for now. Okay, so we have 5 lines. So the next command, if I press W, if let's say I'm here at the very first line number, first character, and if I want to, you know, move one word forward at a line at any time, I will just press W from the keyboard. Okay, I'll just say again, just W. If you press small w, capital W, both will work. So W is used to move one word forward in particular line, in any particular line. So this is about moving. So now if I talk about the next command, which is like copying. Let's say I want to copy line number 1. So line number 1 is this line number 1. If I want to copy this, I will just press YY, and if I just come here and just say come at line number and just say P, you will see it inserted a new line after line number 5th. So if you see here, last time I did YY 2 times Y, that means we copied that line, and when I came at the end of the file, that is line number 5, and just press P, it pasted. If it pasted, and now if I come out of this file without saving it, that is escape shift colon and Q, so it will say better to use exclamation sign. I will do again Q exclamation. If I just go again, we will not see the line number 6th because we did not save it. So I'll just one more time do this activity again. I will just say 2 times Y, and I will come at the line at the end of the file and just P. So, and to make sure I'm saving this file, I will just say escape shift colon right and quit. If I go back, I will see the line number 6th. I will enable the line number, for example. So there are 6 lines. So this was about YY, just to copy the same line on which our cursor is. So let's say if you want to copy the first 5 lines or first 3 lines, so for that we have to come in the command mode. So you need to press shift colon. If you see here, we are ready to type anything. Let's say we are copying line number 1 to 3. So I will say 1 comma 3 Y. It means copy line number starting from 1 to 3. If I just say enter, 3 lines young means 3 lines has been copied. Now it's time to paste it, and I will just, if I just press P button from the keyboard, it will paste everything. So if you see here, this is line number 1, this is line number 2, this is line number 3. So first 3 lines has been copied. So we'll save it. To save, what I will do, I just say escape shift colon right Q. I'm done. If I go back, I will see all these line numbers here. Okay, so let's say if you want to delete any line, so like copying any line or the current line, we do YY. Similarly, if I want to delete the, let's say, any line from this file, I will just press, let me come out, I will just press double D. So if I'm at the line number, let's say I'm at the line number 9, and if I want to delete this, I will just press 2 times D. 1 2, I'm done. 1 2. Pressing 2 times D means it deleted the line, current line. 1 2. I pressed 2 times. I was pressing 2 times D and it was deleting. Now, if you press capital D also, that will also work. And but I'll show you one more thing. Let me right and quit and come. So there is a difference between small d and capital D. Let me enable the line number. Okay. So if you see here, line number 5th and 6th, I use capital D here to delete the line number 4 and 5. what is the difference between a small d and capital D? When you say small d, you will not see even a blank line also. But if you do capital D, let me try one more time. Capital D, Shift D D, you will see a blank line. That's why you are seeing this blank line number 3 and 4 and 5. But if you do a small d, let me drag small d 2 times, you will see one line has been deleted, and you are seeing only 4. Let me see one more. Let me run. Let me hit 2 times small d. So there are 4 lines now. If I do small d 2 times, you will see 3. You should see 3 lines. So you have 3 lines. So let's do one more time. Let me say line number 1, line number 2, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4, line number 5. Let me save it. I will just escape, shift, colon, right, and quit. Let me open this. So let me enable the line number so that it will be more clear. So we are at line number 5, and if I say capital D 2 times, if I just say, let me make sure no, I'll just quit. Caps lock is on. Just quit, going back. Okay, so I'm enabling the line number. So if I just say Shift DD, D with Shift, I'm doing one Shift, something is wrong. 1 second. So I'm pressing Shift or 2 times D. It means it deleted the content of the line, but the blank line still exists. If I again do Shift 2 times D, content of the file has been deleted, but still blank line exists. Now at line number 3, if I just normal press 2 times D instead of using Shift plus D, you will see a line is gone. If I do at line number 1, 2 times D, just 2 times D, you will see line 3 line exist. So if you want to erase the line completely, just press 2 times D. See, everything has been deleted. So this was about using deleting line by just hitting 2 times D, or deleting line with Shift plus D command. So let me quit. I did not save it, that's why I did not save last time, that's why I'm seeing all the content of the file again. Okay, so now this was about deleting, it was about deleting a single line. Similarly, we did like copying a single line. So let's say if I want to delete first 3 lines, so for that I have to come in command mode. How to come in command mode? I have to press Shift colon. If you see here, this is colon here. Then if I say line number, I want to copy line number 1 through line number 3, that is line number 1 2 3, I will say 1 comma 3, and I will say D, small d it means. And if I just say enter, the first 3 line has been deleted. Now if I want to undo it, the next command is undo. Undoing the last command we fire, I have to come out. I can come out like in using escape mode, and if I just say U means undo, so it will say 3 more lines before this 23 seconds ago. So we saw these lines came back, but U is the command. So let me save it and we'll try one more time. Okay, we'll do one more time. We'll say Shift semicolon, and I want to read first 3 1 comma 3 D. I just press hit. So first 3 lines has been deleted. Now if I want to undo the last command, I just need to press U. So just press EU means undo, we are done. So let me save it and right, save. We are saved. We are not going out of the file, that's why we did not press W and Q. Now let's say you are at the end of the file. That's for now. Let's say we are at line number 5, and if you want to go to the very first line, you have to press 2 times G, small g. Just press G and G. It will bring you to the very first line. And if you press shift 2 times G, now if you are at the very first line, and if you want to go at the end of the line, then you need to press the reverse, that is shift 2 times G. If you are, so we will do this activity one more time. You are at the end of the file, last line number, and if you just press 2 times just G, it will take you to very first line. Now if you want to go at the end of the file, or on the last line number, then you have to press shift 2 times G. So it's about moving from the beginning to end, or from the end to beginning. Okay, so in the next command, we'll learn how to reach the end of the line. Let's say it has some data. Okay, I'm just saving it. Escape, shift, semicolon, right. Okay, now I'm on this line, okay, and my cursor is on the very first character, that is L. Now if I want to reach, I want to reach at the end of the line, then I just need to press shift $. Home, shift. I just need to press basically shift $, or if you are using the keyboard, like you have to press shift plus 4 key, or just say $. So to hit the $, we need to press always shift plus 4 key. This will always bring us to the end of the line. Okay, so if I want to go back to the very first character on the same line, I will just click the home key. So this is about moving to the end of the line in the file. Now see, there are two things. Using using $sign, we can reach to the end of the line, and from home key we can come to the very beginning of the line. So instead of home button, let me go, and if you just press 0, that will also bring you to the beginning of the line. So this is about moving from moving to end of the line, and moving to beginning of the line, like $, or 0. Okay, so let's say there are thousands of lines in your file, and you want to directly go to the middle of the file. Then for that you have there is M for middle. If you just say shift M or capital M, you need to remember it is capital M. So you have to, you can say or it's better if you just do shift M. It should be capital M. So either you can just first press caps lock key, or you can press shift plus a small m. That will also work. So I'm I'm on the line 1, and from line 1 if I want to go to the middle of the file, I just need to press M. So if you see here, I'm just directly coming. If I'm here the bottom, if I just press M, I'll be in the middle. So from the middle, if I want to go to the very move to the top of the file, so two options. You can either press double G, you can press double G, or if you, or there is one more command, top. Top means just press capital H, or you can say shift small h. See, it's moving. Shift capital H, shift plus H, or you can press, or if I just press caps lock, if you turn the caps lock on and just press H, that will also take you. So capital H and capital M. And so, and similarly, like if you press shift G, it will take you to the last, and instead of, if you do not want to press shift G, then there is a L, capital L, that will also take you to the bottom of the file. Now let's say there are, see, if I enable the line number and you are at the line number 5, and if you directly want to jump to line number 2nd, so for that you have to come in the, you have to hit, like, you have to say shift colon and just press, just say column 2. That means take cursor to the line number 2. So if you see here, we are at the line number 2 now. So column, then you can put any number there. So about the next command, let's say you want to search anything in the file. So you have to come out from the command line and just say shift question mark and just force it line, escape. I'm at the beginning of the file and I'm just saying shift question mark, just say shift question mark and line. See, so, and if I just press N from the keyboard, it will, if I just press enter and then just N from the keyboard, it will take me to the, from bottom to beginning it is going. Now if I want to search in the reverse order, I just need to hit shift N, so it will go down one by one. If I'm not doing shift plus N and I'm doing just N, it will go in reverse order always. See, it's going reverse order from bottom to top. And I'm at the line number 1 and I want to search in reverse order. I want to go from bottom to top. Just I need to press N. And if I'm on the line 1 and I want to reverse from, you want to search from line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, so I have to press shift plus N. So this was about searching. So in the next line, if you, let's say you want to, okay, so let me come out of this file right view. Let's say you want to directly open, you're opening a file and you want to directly go to line number, let's say 5. So then we have while opening with VI editor, you just need to, after the file number, you just have to say +5. That is, go to line number 5 directly. If I just say enter, it will take me to line number 1. I can verify this by enabling the line number. So similarly, if I go to line number 1, take me to line number 1. If I say, what if I say line number -2? Let's see what happens. We cannot do -2. It is saying in VI this option is not there, but if we are using the Vim is better, it has advanced features than VI editor. So with that we can minus line number, we can pass in Vim editor. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so if I do cat on this file, what was the file name? I forgot. What was the file name? Oh, I can just do up arrow key to find the file name. Okay, it was myfile.txt. If I just do cat on this, I can see the content. What else? Okay, let's say I want to replace something in the file using vi. So let me open this file, myfile.txt. Okay, so let me enable the line number for better visibility. And let's say you want to replace just number no, you have to replace no with numbr. Basically you want to replace no with numbr. So what I will do is the command, I will come in the command mode, shift colon. Then if I want to replace, if I want to replace, if I want to try with the whole file, that is I want to replace all the occurrences of any text, I have to use percentage s. Then what I want to replace, number, I want to replace by with number. And if I do g here, that means it will replace all the occurrences of number. If I just say enter, it will change, it replace everything. It replaced, but it hasn't saved the file. So to make sure, and you will see here, you will get one message, it will say 5 substitutions on 5 lines.